Often on social media, people use the imagery of Varaha lifting the earth as proof of ancient Indians' knowledge of spherical earth. But that is not quite right. While there is ample evidence from Vedic texts to astronomical texts and other literature that prove ancient Indians knew that the earth was round, but the Varaha avatar is not where it explains it. First of all, Varaha's uplifting the globe is a very modern depiction, the earliest being that of Raja Ravivarma. It does not make scientific sense for the globe to be submerged in water in outer space. This is how it has always been depicted, either as a personified Bhudevi or a mass of land brought up by a giant boar. The story of a boar reclaiming the land starts in the Vedas and ultimately reaches its localized version behind the creation of Kashmir in the Nilmat Puran. Here's how. The idea first originated in the Shatapada Brahmana and the Taittiriya Brahmana of the Yajurveda. Here, Prajapati, a prototype creator god, takes the form of a boar named Emusha and dives in the ocean to see the base of the floating lotus. From the base, it lifts mud and rises up. This mud then expands and becomes the land we live on. Interestingly, similar stories exist in the Native American folk tales where instead of a boar, it is a toad in the Iroquois version and a muskrat in the Onondaga version who lifts the mud to create the tortoise island, that is the North American continent. Here, it blends the story of Kurma with that of Varaha. In the Puranas, the story evolves into how we know it today. The earth or Bhudevi is kidnapped by the Asura Hiranyaksha and taken underwater. Vishnu, in his boar avatar, Varaha, dives down and fights Hiranyaksha, killing him and lifts up the earth, restoring cosmic balance. This same myth becomes localized in Kashmir. Historically, the valley of Kashmir was once a giant lake, as it is now proven by geological studies. Due to tectonic changes, the lake had drained in the form of the Jhelum River, creating a fertile valley for Kashmiris to settle. According to the myth in the Nilmat Puran or Kashmir Mahatmya, the valley was once Sati Saras or Sati's lake. The mountainous barriers that kept the lake intact were personified by a demon called Jalodbhava. Vishnu, in his boar form, Varaha, struck a mountain that led to the draining of the lake, claiming the land submerged under it. The place was named Varahamula, which through corruption of word is today known as Baramulla. This is how a Vedic and a Puranic myth is blended with geological phenomena, making an interesting tale. The evolution of the boar myth, lifting the land from the Vedic literature to the Puranas and eventually localized in the Kashmir Mahatmya or Nilmat Puran, shows an interesting evolution of Hindu culture. Check out other episodes and videos from the series. This is Pranav signing off. Tada!